I don't know if flies like the indoors. There's nothing in here. There's no food, there's nothing. I don't know why it's starting to come inside here. Welcome back to my channel. Hello. So for today's video, I thought it would be cool to dive into a few products that I have not used in a very long time. I was going through my makeup collection, and there are things that I love, or that I have loved in the past, or I still love, that I realized I haven't used in a long time, probably because new products are always coming in and I'm trying new things, and then I find new things that I like, and then those get pushed to like the back of the shelf, and then I don't see them for a while, then I don't use them for a while. So I just thought I would go back in and revisit some products that I used to love, that I still love, but that I just haven't reached for in some time as I drink water. I have a goal to finish, I don't know how many liters this is. It's a very heavy glass bottle. It looks like it could be 750 mils. I hope to go through like 5 of these a day. That's my goal. I only do like 2.5. Products that I haven't used in a while include Fenty Beauty. So Fenty Beauty is making a comeback right now. Not making a comeback, but they've just released their concealers. I'm yet to get my hands on them. I'm still trying to hustle away and trying to finesse someone to get them and bring them down for me, whoever is traveling or whoever. But it had me thinking when I saw the new launch of the concealers and her baking powders. I realized I haven't used my Fenty Beauty stuff in a very long time. So I have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. I do believe that she has come out with more shades. And then I have the Fenty Beauty primer. In the foundation, I'm the shade 390. So I remember how hard it was, how tricky it was to find your perfect shade in the foundations, because there were just so many. There were 40 shades, I believe, 40. There were so many undertones. It was so inclusive to the point where it was like inclusive, too many options. Like there were so many options, and difficult if you're not in store to sort of find out what shade you are. But I sort of somehow figured it out, and I picked 390. What I like now that I've heard about the concealers is that the concealers will be much easier to pick up, because they have labeled the concealers the same shades as the foundations. But let's say if you are the foundation 390, your concealer will be 390, but in actual fact the concealer will be like a shade or two lighter than the foundation shade. So it already like does the work for you in a sense. So that's quite exciting. I did watch Makeup Shayla's review, and she found that the concealers, she wants a really bright highlight under the eye area. So the recommended concealer, which was 390, seemed a little bit too light for her, so she went down all the way to 360 or 370. So when I pick up the concealers, I know to get like several shades down, because I also like that very brightened look. I'm just going in with some Fix Plus just to hydrate and prep my skin. Alright, so let's get into the primer. I don't have issues with this kind of primer. I like these sort of like moisturizing sort of ones. I don't like silicone based primers. So I like the way this feels on the skin. This is one of those that I haven't used in such a long time, but I think I might reach for this foundation again during winter, because I do recall putting it away when it was summertime. I'll be using my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush to get into the foundation. Oh yeah, it's quite runny, hey. Very matte, remember. You have to work quite fast. This one is the shade is very yellow, but I liked it because it had those color correcting qualities. That's what's nice about yellow foundations. I've just pushed my wig back a little, just a little bit, so that I can get the foundation where I need it to be. Very matte foundation. I remember this. So this shade is very matte, very color correcting, and just basically soaked it all up. So concealers I haven't used in a while are, I've got a couple. I've got one from NARS, the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Another one I haven't used in a while is the Bobbi Brown Instant Full Cover. And another one I haven't used in a while is the Urban Decay All Nighter. I do think the one that I have, the one that's the one that I really haven't used in a while, is definitely my NARS. So I am going to use it today. And in this concealer I am the shade Caramel. I remember not repurchasing this because I wasn't necessarily blown away, but in my desperation in hunting for a new concealer, I might just repurchase this. I don't know, I'm just desperate to have a new routine. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this out with my Sigma beauty sponge. I like this concealer again. Just look at how bright that is. I freaking love that. The other reason I want to change my phone is because I just feel like it's not bright enough right now for me, and maybe I've gone darker in the summer, I don't know, but I don't know, I think I'm just over it. Oh, I really like how yellow this is and how bright it is too. I think I might repurchase this concealer here. Okay, to bake, I'm going in with my Sacha Buttercup powder. This I haven't used in ages, but on my channel, but I did use it this weekend for the first time in a long time, which is how I've remembered it. Because my setting powder doesn't change ever, it has only tried something new lately, and it's this one from Black Radiant, so that's what I'm going to use today. I'm taking my Real Techniques fluffy powder brush. I'm going to sweep off that bake with my Real Techniques setting brush. I had enjoyed the setting powder like on a night out. Like it was my go-to powder if I had like an evening event, or I was going out at night and I needed something yellow and bright that could just make me pop. I just hadn't used it in a while. Once again, one of those things that just get pushed back. Not that I grew out of it, not that I don't like it. It's still so full and I've hardly used it. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and just spritz my face. A very light. Right. Eyeshadow palettes I haven't used in a long time. The one that I really haven't used in a long time is this one from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have a few more in the back, but I haven't used this in a while. But I only brought it out. Oops! I only brought it out because I've used this once. The Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette, and this came out last year, but I've literally only used it once, and I just don't think that's right. So I typically, when I use this palette, I typically need some transition shades and some browns and stuff, so that's why I've brought this one out. You can get Anastasia ABH at Muse Beauty. I mean, the colors are just so nice, so nice. Your typical warm palette. I'm gonna take a big fluffy shadow brush. This is from Switch Beauty. I'm taking the shade Raw Sienna. Guys, I'm literally sweating in this makeup. I'm taking Raw Sienna and just sweeping it back and forth on my lid area, just above my crease. My first brush I always keep with one shade so that I can always go back in and blend stuff out. I'm going to take a smaller shadow brush. This one is from Morphe. It's just like a rounded brush. And I'm going to take Burnt Orange and just put that in my crease. Actually, I'm going to go in with Real Girl because I need something more orange. forgotten I'm here for this. I'm about to do a whole eye with the AVH palette. So this is the shades that we're dealing with, very sort of cranberry pink shades. So I'm gonna go in with Devilish and concentrate that in my crease. I really love the brush that comes inside this palette. It's dual-sided, but the larger bristle is really good at getting in that crease area. I'm gonna take an even smaller precise brush. This one is from Smashbox. It's this limited edition sort of brush. So pretty. And I'm gonna go in with the shade Privacy, and I just want to really just deepen this crease just a little bit more. I'm gonna take my Urban Decay concealer. I just want to go in and see if I can cut my crease. I want to keep my lids matte, so I think I'm gonna go in with the shade called Feels. Come to think of it, this is a nice look for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, I wanted to use my Huda Beauty New Nude palette. I think I'll use the Huda Beauty palette actually, because it has so many more glitters and stuff there. And sparkles and whatever. Guys, a highlighter I have not used in decades. It's the MAC Global Deposit. What is it? Gold Deposit. Global Deposit. When is the last time? When was the last time? When was the last time? So I'm gonna go in with some. Look at that. It's so pretty. Why did I stop using this? Look at that. Are we looking at the same thing? Are we in the same? Are we in the same frame? Like, look. What? Oh my god, this is going back to my main collection. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go and take this into my inner corner. My inner corner highlight. Yeah. I haven't used this in a very long time. Maybelline Unreal, the Vivid Hot Liqueur, but I don't know, I don't think it's that long since I've not used it, because you guys know how much I love it and I always use it. I love it so much! Oh, I love it so much. Ooh. Alright, just spritz my face. Alright guys, so there you have it, my complete look. I must say, I am mad at myself for a few things that I haven't used in a while that I think I definitely have to put back into my main makeup collection, which means I might not necessarily use them for my YouTube channel, but they can definitely go into my main makeup bag, which is Gold Deposit. What? I need to use more of this Naked Cherry palette. I do now have the Huda Beauty New Nude. I got this in Dubai. However, I don't think they offer the same thing. I think Huda Beauty has a lot more sparkles and stuff, but we will use that one on a Valentine's Day look. Oh, the foundation, Fenty Beauty. What up? I'm still gonna get those concealers. I really want to do a review for you guys. Either I'm gonna get it through a boutique locally, or if I find someone who's traveling, even if I travel, I will go and get them. Oh, and the NARS concealer. I'm loving the NARS concealer. I'm loving the Sacha Buttercup powder. I am going to repurchase the NARS concealer. I'm going to repurchase Fenty Beauty foundation for winter, because I do think it's probably appropriate for, actually it's really mattifying, so it's really good for summer too, but I think that would be really nice. I really like the undertone there, and I think that undertone would serve so well during winter because it's warm, it's yellow, the NARS concealer is yellow, so you're just gonna look glowy and radiant and just youthful. So that's what I'm thinking with those two products. I still find the primer so comfortable to wear and really just a nice primer to use. Anyway guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to leave me a comment down below, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It's free. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye. I was trying to end that so fast, so I've been drinking some water. I don't even think I can do a little dance, a little outro intro. It's too hot. Time to go fill this up.